Afternoon, Year 10. How are we? Just a quick one, a quick message from Smithy here, just to give you a bit of heads up for any new news that's come our way, and also to give you the news that you are no longer Year 10. Okay, because this is the last day of term. I bumped into some of you yesterday, and you seem to think that we were in next week as well. Okay, please, we're not. Okay, school is now finished. I think some confusion might have happened from the originally it was going to be that we were going to be back next week as well, but then the Welsh Assembly put that decision to city councils, and Newport City Council said no, we're not doing the 5-week holiday, we're going to stick with the 6-week holiday. So apologies if you thought that you were in next week as well. Okay, you're not. Those of you who are trying to convince your parents that school is shut next week, please can you show them this video so that they know that school is definitely shut. Okay, so no school next week. Also, we have sent letters out as to all of Year 10 as to your exam results and when to come in to pick them up. Okay. Today's the 17th of July. If you haven't received a letter by next Friday, okay, please let me know. All right, and then I'll work from there as to when you can go in to collect your results. Okay, we'll do it that way. Give another week for the letter to arrive, but if it doesn't arrive by next Friday, please let me know. Okay. Right, anything else apart from have a fantastic 6 weeks? Okay, be good. All right, I keep saying to you, helpful. Go downstairs, help your parents, carers, or whoever it is that you are living with. Ask them, is there anything you want doing? After you pick them up off the floor, ask them again. Okay, just to reassure them that you are speaking your mind and you are prepared to help. Okay, keep your rooms tidy and all of that. Okay, it's just so that there's no problems in that way, because I want you to have a relaxing time. I don't want there to be any issues or problems in these 6 weeks, just for you just to relax and enjoy, because next year you're going to hit the ground running. All right, I am your head of year next year. Funny enough, they did offer me the chance to go back down to Key Stage 3 to Year 8 or 9, but I refused immediately. Okay, of course I'm not going to do that. That's like me doing a marathon and then giving up halfway. No, I'm getting over that finish line with you lot, even if it kills me. All right, you're a bloody good group of kids. All right, you're a good group, and I want to be there to try and help you achieve your full potential next year and get everything that you need to get. Okay, so we'll do it. We can do it. Keep saying to you, try new stuff. Don't worry about what other people think. Use YouTube to research. Watch things. Increase your knowledge base. So important that you do this. I was thinking one of the things that maybe you could do is start to make, maybe put together a list. All right, the lists of being like your top fives, top 5 films, TV programs, or top 3s, sporting moments, music. What concerts would you like to have been at? Stuff like this. I mean, if you ask me, my top 5 films are, number 5 would be The Shawshank Redemption. Damn good film. All right, all about good over corruption, and you're just waiting for the corrupt people to get their comeuppance, and they do, and it involves a man who's just totally innocent. Okay, so it's a good film. It's a good watch, a really good watch. Number 4, Terminator. Damn good film. All right, good story. Enjoy it, like it. Arnie at his best. Only saying a few words. It's like I think if any couple had the surname Connor and had a baby girl, they would never call her Sarah, because that girl would just be known as Sarah Connor for the rest of her life. She'll probably change her name as soon as she could. Number 3 would be Trading Places, a film with Eddie Murphy in it, a comedy film, just makes me laugh all the way through it. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant film. So well acted, so well written, and it's all about these two old guys that try and cause a problem for their own amusement, but then get their comeuppance at the end. So, good, really good. Number 2, Back to the Future. Brilliant story, brilliant. So simple. Okay, simple works. All right, so simple, such a simple idea, but at the same time gets you thinking. If this didn't happen then, or if that didn't happen then, this wouldn't have happened, and blah blah blah. And it's just an enjoyable watch. And then number 1, it's been my favourite film since I was 7 years old. It hasn't changed. There's been plenty of contenders coming in. Like, I do enjoy a good mob film sometimes, but like Goodfellas, Casino, stuff like that. But Empire Strikes Back, it's got to be best sequel ever made. It turned the Star Wars fantasy into a story, I really, really enjoy it every time I see it. All right, the characters are developed in the film. It gives like the background stories to them, and it's just brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So, top TV shows to me would be number 3, Miami Vice, because my dad used to let me stay up to watch it when I was a kid. Okay, all about 2 cops in Miami, and Don Johnson had he lived on a boat and had a pet crocodile and drove a sports car and just solved problems and put baddies behind bars as his job. Awesome. Loved every minute of it. Number 2, Stranger Things. I'm not just going back to the 80s all the time. It's probably one of the best things that's ever been shown on a British television screen. The idea behind it, the story behind it, the characters were so strong, so well acted. I thought Winona Ryder as the mum was absolutely brilliant. So if you haven't seen Stranger Things, it is watchable and it is enjoyable. Please don't prejudge it. Really, really good series. And number 1, I grew up in the 80s, so it has to be Fools and Horses. It's just brilliant, and it's still on UK TV Gold, and sometimes I still flick through and just watch it. But Boise is my favourite character. When there's a séance and they're all touching hands, and then the person leading the séance says that they can detect the name Aubrey, and everybody's looking at each other thinking, who's Aubrey? Who's Aubrey? And then Boise just goes, I am here, like that. Absolutely. I will, if you show me that 100 times, I will laugh 100 times. Okay, very brilliant timing, very, very good program. What else did I mention? Music. If there was a concert that you could go back in time for, what would it be? Okay, mine would be Depeche Mode, final tour or final performance on their one-on-one tour in Pasadena, California, in July 1988. I was 13 at the time, so my parents didn't let me go, surprisingly. But that, if I had a time machine, that is exactly that. That's the concert that I would like to be at, without doubt. Where would you like to be? Okay, and just things like that. Start to formulate in your mind what you like and what you don't like. Okay, it's really important that you do that, and don't worry about what other people think about your passions or your hobbies or anything like that. Do what you want to do. All right, so important. Right, I'm gonna. What we at? We're at 8 minutes 32. Okay, so I've given you some ideas for the 6-week holiday. I've told you about the fact there's no school next week. I've said good luck for the 6 weeks. I've also said to you that there is letters coming out about when you can come into school to get your GCSE results that you took this year. Good luck with those, by the way. Okay. Options. Some of you have asked me about options. When will we know what options we are doing? The answer I give to that is when you get your timetables in September. Okay. If there's any difference to that, I will let you know. But that is normally the time. And then if there are any problems, then those problems are then ironed out after the timetables have been got. Okay, right, that's it. So this is Smithy from Smithy Towers. My last message to you for a few weeks, I should think. Watch this space, or watch this Google Classroom for any updates or any more information I can give you. I'll put on here. Have a look. I will address it. Okay, I will address it. Have a look at Google Classroom And if you know that you haven't really done that much, just have a look at maybe doing something. If any of you are struggling, please drop me a line, and I'll do what I can to help, even over the 6-week holiday. All right. Okay. Take care. Smithy out.